We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jon Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The average coming in, 257. 22 home runs and 83 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average for him sitting at 312 on the season. 14 homers, and he's driven in 45. Now Lester's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. A solid start to this one for Jon Lester. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. David Price gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
At the plate, Daniel Descalzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Daniel.
Now here's the pitch.
Descalzo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bryant absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Has a look, now the pitch. Beaten into the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch here from Price. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and one. Here it is.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Two and one. Here it is. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push him to the opposite field.
The set and the 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Here's Corey Seeger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 16 homers and 44 RBIs. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Bode.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Bodie. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average to start play at 315. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, David Bode. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
David Bode.
First pitch on its way. Price ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 249 the average coming in, with 19 homers and 66 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Steven Souza. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So here now is the pitcher, David Price. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2-1 now to Mookie.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground for Descalso at second. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0. Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit later in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, John Lester.
At the plate, John Lester. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Happ on at first, nobody out. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. A toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. He's set and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
A man at second with one down, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here it comes on 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo, number 28 on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, David Bode, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Price pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3 runs already home here. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just run this thing over to first himself for the unassisted out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Seeger.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Seeger. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Number 8, Mitch Garver.
Digging in, Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Bode in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Standing in now, John Lester. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Bode. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now back, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux, and it's fouled away. Lux, just 21 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two and one.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Now the first pitch here from Lester, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground is short. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Descalso. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And that misses ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ross Stripling is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. His previous history with Ross Stripling, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So now to the plate, David Bode, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Junior.
To the plate now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Souza brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Happ. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. Two and 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Has a look, now the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
A man on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Souza is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75.
1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Seeger is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Seeger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Seeger. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Souza, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The catcher, number 8.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First offering on its way. Matt Bodie comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lester ready, the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. On a line to shortstop.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it 7-1 now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Rowan Wick will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 50.
A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
A.J. Pollock.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Pollock has a .280 batting average. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pollock, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Cody Bellinger would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers 3. Jesse Biddle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 80, Jesse Biddle.
Jason Hayward is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Hayward.
Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Hayward. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. No one out with a runner at second. Descalso behind 1-2. The 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
No, that's down.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Bodie finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Outside, that's a ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swung on and missed. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in, David Bode. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Two out, bases loaded. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Justin Turner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ryan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Corey Seeger. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 1. Down the first baseline. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Mitch.
Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Matt Bodie. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Bodie brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three-two pitch. And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
The batter, number 48.
Ryan Tepera answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Gavin Lux will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Two out, bases loaded. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 7-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing second and batting 9.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Fouled away. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the right fielder.
To the plate now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Happ lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out of play off to the right.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The pitcher, number 52.
Victor Caratini will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 9 homers and 33 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. From the belt, the pitch.
I got the count, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Daniel Descalzo, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Pops this one up. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Blake Trinan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with the 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 10-4. Trevor McGill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out 1.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Lifted in the air out to right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bode. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Trinan, a former member of the Oakland A's, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And the 3-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding in, Souza, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-1.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Digging in the switch hitter, Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Schwarber rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7 as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Adam Contreras.
Albert Mora will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One and one the count. Popped him up. Hernandez is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 11-4.
Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And now pitch on the way. Oh and 1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1 out, nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Matt Bodie, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Chicago posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. John Lester earns his 5th winner of the year. David Price struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 5-6. The loss goes to David Price. He falls to 11-8. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.